Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Dr. Taraya M. Richmond, PLLC. When it comes to your family's health and women's services, and you're looking for excellence in healthcare, look no further than your family medicine physician, Dr. Taraya M. Richmond, PLLC. Call Dr. Richmond today at 713-453-6962 to schedule your next appointment.
Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG & Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement. KOG &
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Docs. I am Dr. Simone Ellis, and I am so excited because this show is going to be so amazing. Music and medicine. But before I get started, let me tell you, you can find me at Dr. Simone Ellis on Instagram or Simone Ellis on Facebook. And of course, Snatching the Grills, Making Teeth Beautiful, Smile Design Studios. Check us out, www.sdshouston.com. But let me tell you about my co-host.
Bum, bum, bum.
So excited to see you, boo.
I'm back in the building.
Y'all, I feel like y'all don't understand the love that we have with this. That we have between each other.
I sent her a text message last week and she almost cried.
I cry, and like when you're not in my life every week, I feel some kind of way. But welcome back.
I'm happy to be back. I am tired AF.
I don't know what that means.
It's gonna be real transparent tonight, y'all. Stop right here.
All right, I'm dieting.
They all
I have
came
a
in here with
5-month-old.
coffee issues and cookie issues.
Food issues, okay? I'm tired. My lips ashy. I'm tired, okay?
But your eyebrows always popping.
Dr. Simone has some Vaseline in her purse. I mean, we just going there today, so
plethora
let's
of
do
colors,
it.
okay.
I mean, let's just do it.
But where can we find you? And then, of course, we got to tell them who is in the building.
Well, first off,
Yep.
although I feel like I'm small fries comparison to who I'm here with today, you
know.
can find me. I've been having a lot of requests for open face gold. So you can find me making open face golds.
Nice. Are you using the gold from the places in the kiosk in the mall?
No.
You melting it down?
No,
Oh my God.
I'm requesting open face golds. Whatever you like is my pleasure.
Whatever the market is asking for.
You know, as long as it's healthy. So
Give it to the
you
people.
You can find me making open face golds at Elite Dental Wellness, located at the corner of Fondren and Westheimer.
Tell me again, what wellness?
Elite yes, Dental Wellness, where we make open face golds. It's great.
I love
Wellness
it.
in mind.
Yes.
Wellness in mind.
But as long as it's healthy, like,
Right.
you know, they're
All
not
natural?
slugs, like they're real, like they're done by a dentist.
I ain't mad at it. So, but guess who we have in the building? Dr. Pinckney
I
has
know,
been.
but,
I feel like she's already here, like all the time. But like, I love when she is here.
What's up?
Oh
What's
my
up,
God.
y'all? It's
Well,
your girl.
best-selling author.
Well, thank you. Let me hold on.
Wait,
Did you know?
I did not know.
Girl, I got
Let me-
my
let me pop
copy.
Let me pop my collar. Just
Pop
I'm just
it,
playing, I'm just
boo.
playing, I'm just
Hold
playing,
on, let
I'm
me
just
buy my copy.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes.
I'm so excited. But Dr.
Yes.
Cwanza Pinckney is with us today. So
What's
if
up,
you
y'all?
don't know, let's find out a little bit about you. Tell us first.
Yes.
You're a best-selling author.
Okay, let me hold on. Let me straighten up my collar for a second.
Give it to the people.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Cwanza, MD, your favorite DJ and doctor, your personal concierge physician, your mobile doctor, your speaker, and now your three category bestseller on Amazon for music and medicine, Volume 1.
So
yeah,
I'm
get your
actually
copy.
buying it right now.
Like,
It's
get it, girl.
available
I want
on Prime.
I mean,
Yeah.
so you know,
Elijah,
I'm
go
buying
ahead
it
and
right
snap
now.
to that screenshot of where you can actually purchase the book because I
Thank
did put it in, and we'll
you.
make sure we put it into the content.
I'm gonna
Yes,
go ahead and
you
get
can
it
get
sent
it
to
on
my office.
Amazon Kindle. You can get the hardback on Amazon.
'Cause I think that's
and my preferred
awesome.
site is through my website, www.drkwanza.md.com.
Would you rather me buy it from there? Is that your preference?
That is my preference,
then
but
I'll go with your
I will
preference.
take your support.
Don't
And
worry.
coinage.
Thank you.
I'll go with your
And
preference.
coinage.
Absolutely.
Anywhere.
Absolutely.
So you decided to write a book. You have literally, I am so proud of all of
Thank
you.
you.
Got a huge award this year.
I
right?
did, yes.
Medical professional.
Mhm.
And
Yep, top 50.
Top 50. I mean, what are you not doing? Like, where are you not
What am I
at?
not doing? I'm not sleeping.
Right.
And I'm not having a lot of free time, but we're grateful and we're blessed. So we are not complaining. We are thriving. We are living in the moment. We are focused. We are trying to make all our dreams happen. That's
well,
what
you
we're
are
doing.
making everybody proud, and I'm super excited to call
Thank
you friend
you,
as well
sister.
as colleague and sister and all of this.
Okay,
So
wait. Go back to the website.
she wants the
back to the
website
website. Thank you. See.
www.drkwanzamd.com.
because she's trying to get this book right now.
DRCWANZAMD.com. Let me repeat it again for the people. www.
Right. See.
drkwanzamd.com. And
Oh,
it's with a C, y'all, not with a K. My dad, he changed the letters up. You know how we do in the community.
Love
From the
it.
K to the C.
Hey,
Love you, Daddy. Love you,
listen,
Daddy Pinckney.
Listen,
Love
my
you.
name is Ashandra.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I understand. So
I love
that's-
my parents.
So before we get into
Mm-hmm.
all the amazing things that you have going on, I mean, we kind of hit them with what you are doing, but we want to talk about a hot topic that's going on today.
Let's
so,
go, let's get it, yeah.
oh my God, look at this website.
Oh, it's everything.
Thank
I'm
you.
on it right now.
Give the people life.
Yes.
Look at DJ
Yes.
Cole Blue.
DJ Dr. Cole
I
Blue in
mean,
the building.
I'm just not ready.
Book me now. You can book on right on my site.
Not
Holla at your
ready.
girl. I
I'm
stay
not
working.
ready.
I stay grinding. I'm always hustling for you,
Saving
okay?
lives and saving ears.
That's
I
right.
love it.
Yeah.
Music. I love it. So,
Absolutely.
well, we guys, as you know, that Drake just dropped
fire.
just an amazing song with Cardi B going on this week as well. So I really wanted to have a moment to speak about Nice for What. How did you feel about when he dropped that
How
song?
did I feel? First of all, let me just say, if I had to put it in emojis, thank you, Dr. Dana Ellison.
Emojis.
It was all fire symbols because that jump was fire.
Oh
Shout
my
out to Big Frida with the
Can you
bounce
play a
on
little
it.
bit of the
Can we
music? Can we
just-
have a little bit just for today?
Right, because we low keto. We on keto diet. I
mean,
ain't had no
energy.
caffeine
I don't
today.
need
need
energy.
any reason to want to shake my booty.
I really.
So right now, I don't know if I have it to like give
I just love
Drake what he
everybody that
requires.
you put in
Yes,
this video, like
yes.
Misty Copeland at the very beginning. Did you see her legs?
Yes.
I'm like,
Which is why I'm on keto. Which is why I'm on
I
keto.
knew before.
Oh my
before you saw her
gosh.
face.
I'm on keto.
I can
right?
consistently watch. Oh, there it is. That's like one of my favorite parts. I'm
Right.
like, girl, just walk. But that video
Killing
was
Killing it.
amazing.
Killing
And
it.
Issa Rae.
Killing it.
Oh my gosh.
I love that he took this moment to like shine a light on like really amazing
Yeah.
women. Period.
yeah, like it's our time.
Well,
yeah.
Issa said it best. He just gets us, y'all.
He just
does.
gets us. He gets
And
us.
my favorite part was when she has the sign up that she's like, I do this. And I'm like, girl, yes. Like, you were in the boardroom killing it. Like,
Right.
just across the board, just really, really a great, great video. So I
loved
remember,
it.
I literally was sitting in my bed and I was like, what is this?
Exactly.
Like, I literally jumped up and I was
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
what is this? I felt like I
Yeah.
was in New Orleans back home. Like, I
Yes.
felt like I was like at my second home.
Yes.
I was twerking
Yeah.
in House of Blues. Like, I felt it.
My husband
Felt
comes
it.
home from working out, and all I hear from the like garage door to the sleeping room of people was the music. He was like, "Have you heard it?" And I was like, "I guess I have now."
I feel like it's great for men and women.
It's
Like,
great.
I
It's
mean,
a dope song.
it's just dope.
I mean,
It's
it's just fire, y'all. Let's just put it like
dope.
that. It's just a fire song.
it's dope.
I know people love to hate on Drake, like he's soft. Guess what? I don't care. I love it.
I just love
I don't know why people hate on him. Like, I don't see him being soft. I see that he appeals to women.
I think Drake is an amazing
I mean,
business
I think
person.
he
Like,
has
let's
an
talk
amazing
about
brand.
it. Yeah, I mean, like, let's talk about it. God's plan, genius. genius. Like, I'm crying, and I was like, I get it, right? And then
Everybody at Big Lots with a stack of ones. Like, let's
who is your marketing strategy?
Right.
Because they are winning right now.
But I mean, let's think about it. I mean, when you're out at the club, if you get the ladies happy, the
Everybody's
guys
happy.
come, everybody's happy.
Everybody's
Everybody's spending
happy.
money.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant business strategy.
He's
How
not
can you-
losing by being called soft. Like, he's
No.
not losing.
I mean, Drake's not sleeping at night, okay?
Right.
Based on this.
Right. He's like, and at the end of the day, like most women, regardless of what we claim that we want, you want a nice guy. So if I feel like he's soft rather than like somebody that's gonna like talk to me crazy and act a fool, like cool.
I don't
understand why do people call him soft? I
we're gonna be
hate that.
talking about how music and medicine, but like how this song made me feel was, I literally was like, nice for what? Like, what do I have to be nice? I literally felt great piping up on these.
Yes.
I just felt like I felt
Aren't we
so
just tired of
empowered.
being nice?
Well, first off,
Yes.
I'm proud of you for actually knowing the words.
Girl,
'cause typically,
and what I did was I was like, Mommy, so let's go through the lyrics and let me explain to you. She's like, I like the beat, but I don't really understand the song. I was like, let me explain line by line.
and you were able to
and I
translate
understood it. I'm even hanging around with you long.
You've come a long way in a year.
I knew Cardi B.
I know, right? Like that's great.
Oh, I forgot. We had a whole conversation.
Yes.
And
Yes,
we
we
were
did
on,
it the
we
last
were on a
time.
trip.
Yes,
And
yes.
there were some things you'd never seen before that we were
in
like,
her entire life.
okay, we were like, okay, so we're gonna get
I'm
you a
growing.
Netflix playlist, and we're gonna
Like,
we're just gonna
it's
shoot it to
growing
you.
and glowing, right?
I'm so proud of you. Like, oh my God,
Thanks, guys.
this
Appreciate
is
it.
big. This is big news.
And then what did you guys think about Cardi B's new album?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm super happy for Cardi. And, you know, the reason I feel glad for Cardi is because I think she represents a part of our culture that tends to be frowned upon. And I like that you can't get from stripping to a multi-platinum artist by not doing hard work or branding or working really hard. I think that is a mistake that a lot of people make. So whatever moves she made, there were some money moves, baby, and she did it. And so just for that alone, for her to be able to reinvent herself and to basically create a whole new career and lifestyle for herself and make a brand. I mean, that's incredible. On a national platform, I was like, get a girl. I was really rooting for her. So whether you like her music, you don't, as a woman, I just like to see any woman, anybody really
But you want to see
going
her
for their
win.
goals.
You want
I
to
wanna
see
see
her
her
win.
win.
I used to watch.
I mean, I personally think I like how she started. Like, I don't feel like she's changed herself. I mean, besides
did you
her
watch
teeth,
her
which I
on
can
Love and
appreciate.
Hip Hop?
No, I can appreciate it.
I mean,
right?
and she says this in the
That's not my
song.
thing.
She was like, "That used to hurt my feelings." I was like, "Girl,
No, it's real, right?
New teeth make your life.
It does
feel
make
better.
your life feel
One of the
better.
best decisions I ever made.
There
I
we
mean,
go,
make your
right?
life better.
And so, like, I
Agree.
appreciate the fact that she's never like faltered from who she is. Like, she hasn't tried to correct her English. She hasn't tried to be proper, be prim. Like, she is who she is, which like I can truly appreciate. And the one thing that so she of course announced that she was pregnant on Saturday Night Live. Everybody knew she was pregnant. Like, be for real.
I
But
didn't know that. Well, I haven't been watching much TV, but
okay, well,
okay.
She's been working and working
and selling books.
and
I got
selling
it.
books.
I got
and
it. I got
doing
it.
Boss
When
stuff,
you're like,
right?
best-selling author, I get it. You're busy.
You can't.
So to know,
too, coming soon.
It's right to know about the pop culture. I got it. Hey, I got a little bit more time on my hands. However, so one of the things that Remy Ma said in her congratulations to Cardi was that she was really proud of her for changing the narrative for what it is for a woman to be successful, for a woman to not have to put her personal life to the side, to have children, to do these things. Because even my husband was like, why did she get pregnant? Like, he said it.
Yeah.
Like, this is
But
her.
nobody was like, why did what's his name? Not did Offset.
Offset.
Why did he get pregnant?
Right.
Like, why is he
It
having a
wasn't
baby? Like,
right.
Nobody ever says
Nobody
that.
said that that's going to alter his career
Yeah,
path,
it
right?
doesn't.
And he was like, she's at the prime of, and I was like, that doesn't stop anything. Like,
look at your wife.
I'm like, fool.
I'm winning.
I took 18 days off. What you?
You a G.
18 after a C-section.
Ooh, you a G. You a G.
She was like, no, but that is terrible. That is a really bad stigma that I feel like women do. So I thought the album, it's for me, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hard for me to listen to because of it's so much cussing. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I get my spill ready to be real ratchet. Like, so I did like a couple of songs. I was like, oh, this is really great. Like, Best Life. I was like, yeah, I love it. Yeah, but it was.
But I think
it's a lot of cussing.
It hits
It
people
is
on
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
cussing.
levels. I think she touched a lot of
I needed
issues
to
for
have
women.
the radio edit version. That's what I probably should have
Oh
downloaded.
yeah, girl, I'll send it to you.
Thank
okay?
you, because I was
got
like,
you.
the
I
what you
got
can play.
No,
Right, yeah.
I need to hear it all. I need it to
It
touch.
doesn't bother me either.
At
But
all.
She got some song. I mean, I think she's
What's your
gone
favorite
through
on there
enough
so far?
experiences. Don't give me the line on the names of the song. She has a song on there about putting bleach in somebody's cereal, and I don't know why that just touched my spirit. It just touched my spirit. Bon appetit and put some bleach in your cereal. And I forgot the name of the song, but I was like, what? Bon appetit.
Oh my gosh.
I said, she cold.
I love it.
She's
I love it.
But it was in
I
a
love
spirit
it.
of anger. She was just expressing herself. You know,
She didn't actually do it.
And
but
if
don't give me the
somebody-
line about the name of it.
Well,
I
if
don't know.
somebody puts bleach in your cereal, you probably should go visit Dr. Tarai Richmond.
Right.
And
Dr.
let me
Tarai.
go visit her right now.
Man, she looks amazing, by the way.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's been killing it on
She
this
has
Like-
been
journey she's going on.
really-
Support her for sure.
Man,
So if you
support
guys
her.
do not know Dr. Tarai Richmond, please check her out on Facebook. I mean, she has really been, her body is sick right
Stupid.
now. She's winning in life,
Amazing.
but she's also winning at her business. And so finding excellence in healthcare is no easy task. When you begin that journey, look no further than your local family medicine physician, Dr. Tarai Richmond, PLLC. Dr. Richmond offers an array of services, including pap smears, breast exams, STI screening. Clearly, she must be talking to people about weight management because she's winning, prenatal care, and so much more. So, guys, please write down this number, 713-453-6962. Support Dr. Tarai Richmond. She is winning in life, and she probably will help you win in your health as well.
And let me help you all out. In case you want to know where her practice is, right across from the spot. You know, the spot that y'all all go to and have your drinks at on Fridays and Saturdays. She's right across from the spot,
For our
okay?
Houston viewers.
For our Houston viewers. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I forgot. We're national.
Yeah,
that's
so
how it flies.
that's
Right here. She's right across from the spot if you're in Houston.
Absolutely.
On Dowling, off of Dowling and Blodgett. She's great people. And also for LGBT community, she also takes care of a lot of trans patients.
Oh, wow.
And so let me just
Oh,
plug
nice.
that for Dr. Richmond.
Dr.
She's just
Richmond, what
dope.
do you not do?
She's
I
just
mean, I'm
amazing.
like, she's an entrepreneur clearly and a fitness maven right now. Her body is looking amazing. So today,
Yeah.
of course, today's topic, ode to your book, Music and Medicine, right?
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
so excited, but let's talk a little bit about, well, what made you even decide that you wanted to write a book? And then how did you even get on this path to talking about music and how it related to medicine?
Sure. So music and medicine. How was that birthed? Through a lot of subconscious soul digging, first of all. But I have just an innate love for music in general. It became more of a focal point, I would say about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I was just looking for an outlet, really, for stress management and some other things, and it started as a hobby. And that's sort of how I started DJing, self-taught.
Obviously, amazing. Like
Thank
all of our
you.
friends' parties.
Thank you.
Kwanzaa on the ones and twos.
Yes, I've
kicking it.
upgraded a bit. I was like, oh, I'm getting booked. Let me. I need to get off YouTube. Okay, let me go get some real stuff going. So, so it's bounced into some production things. So some really cool projects coming up. Going to be working on some meditation mixtapes, just some really cool stuff coming.
Nice.
And yes, I was so excited to release Music and Medicine Volume 1. And it's just a short anthology of stories about famous musicians and rappers and artists and the medical struggles that they have faced, which really we all struggle with in our lives, and just sort of relating it back to, their lifestyle, contributions that may have contributed to some of their disease processes, and just told it in some really cool different ways.
Awesome. And so, guys, if you want to find out more about Dr. Pinckney and also her book, not Married to Medicine, Music and Medicine. Sorry, that's
That
the other
works, too.
co-host.
Right.
Guys, please make sure you check us out. We're going to be ending this Facebook Live here shortly, but I want you to subscribe to all our major platforms. So we're on iTunes, we're on SoundCloud, we're on Google Play, we're on Stitcher, iHeartRadio now.
Bam.
So we are just doing some really amazing things. You will be seeing Dr. Pinckney back here very shortly. We're excited to have her. And then we want you to review our show. The way that we make our show consistently better is for you to give us constructive feedback. So we need to know what you guys liked about the show, what you didn't. And please share this with your friends and family on Facebook Live. We really want people to know that we're here, but we also want people to have this content so they can apply it to their lives as well. So please make sure you go onto our page, share it with your friends and family. We love that. And last but not least, let's have you guys donate to the mission. So what we're doing here at the Spear is really some great, amazing things. We're not the only show here, of course. So please make sure you check out www.thespear.tv/donate to make sure that you have the opportunity to donate to our mission. So guys, we're signing off Facebook Live, but catch us over on our different platforms. So
start with an example. Let's go with name. Okay, I'm gonna do a theme song. It's gonna be a little stupid, but dun 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 dun
like
dun
Fear.
dun. What movie is that
I have
from?
no clue what that is.
Jaws.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Everybody knows Jaws.
Except
Clearly
for
me.
Right. Now let me ask you this: when you go in the ocean and you get a little too far out, do you think about it?
Yes.
That's how music and medicine is integrated.
Wow.
That right there.
Okay.
So one of the major things about music and the physiology of medicine and the body is the way that music can basically become ingrained in your emotions. And that's why they use these type of songs in movies and, for music on the radio. There's a specific pattern and design to the crafting of music for all sorts of reasons. And when it comes to the body, there's a reason. For example, Jaws, it stimulates your amygdala, which is your fear center, and it creates a memory. And so you always remember that.
Wow.
So that's why people are, sorry, sharks, and I'm sure there's shark
Week.
lovers and people
really
who
do love
study
Shark Week.
sharks hate that movie because it's created a fear,
Right.
Sort of an atmosphere of fear around sharks unnecessarily in some circles.
But that's not just sharks. I mean, that's
No.
not just Jaws. Any movie that has some sort of like intense, they have the music that goes with it, right?
Exactly.
That's crazy. I never even thought about that.
It's branding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's branding for whatever particular genre of movie or TV show or whatever. But as it relates to the body, the thing that we have to start with always is the brain, the mind-body connection. And so when we talk about the mind-body connection, there's several different brain waves that are going at one time, right? So right now, in the state that we're in, we're actually in a beta brainwave state. And when I'm talking about brain waves, I'm talking about the little waves that are created by the neurons firing, essentially. Okay, so your brain is like a little electrical circuit. It's always firing. And when you're in a beta brainwave state, that's your conscious thinking. It also is a state of anxiety, depression, fear, anger, aggression. You're constantly processing. When you're in a state where you're thinking about the future and also the past, typically your brain is firing out a pattern of a beta brainwave. And when we talk about, if you look at it in the literature, I mean, they go down to the hertz. It's like 13 to 40 hertz, but who's going to remember that, right? But so if you think about beta brainwaves, it's just like, when your mind is going really, really, really fast, usually you're in a beta pattern.
Okay.
And that actually is associated with higher incidences of disease states. It's also associated with depression, aggression, anxiety. And so it's really not the most productive brainwave pattern that we can be in order to be productive.
How often are we in that
We're every day.
And how long usually is there? Like, is there like a certain period of time like we're usually in that on the person? I guess if they're stressed
It
out.
depends. Correct. So high stress people, high functioning people who are under a lot of pressure constantly.
Right. I was going to say, so we're in beta, like
All of
day.
us, all of us, every day.
right now.
Beta studio.
It could be called and we're in the beta studio.
We're in the beta studio,
Right.
and we're
We're always
always
there.
So
Like
but-
literally,
right.
Simone's like rubbing her head like.
Literally,
Right.
I just got
You
the
know
phone.
how
Mom.
your
She's
brain
like,
is,
I'm
like,
just so
constantly
concerned
going?
about how stressed out you always are.
Call me, girl. We can work through it. Okay.
That's funny.
But so it's not the most optimal state to be in, okay? And so I'm a big proponent of meditation. That's something that's helped me quite a bit over this last year because of rapid growth, kind of fast, plus a lot of stressors. I mean, I'm not going to tell y'all all my business, but, life isn't perfect. We all have challenges.
No,
we all
we don't
have
get to
struggles.
learn all your business?
Huh?
We don't get to learn all your
Not
business.
today.
That's not on this
You have
show.
to bring
That's
some.
not-
Dang.
That's
You have
on
to
the
have
other
more than a
episode.
little,
Dang.
more than water on there to get that out of me. But so not the most ideal state. And so the level below that, and if we think about it in terms of levels, it's just when your mind's going fast, 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 fast. And so the way to get your more optimal brainwaves is really to kind of slow down. And so we want to move more towards what we call an alpha brainwave, and that's really conscious, relaxed, focused thinking. Athletes who are performing at their peak, when people describe being in a flow state, I don't like if you're studying or you're working and you're just kind of in that zone, you're like, man, I just got a lot done, like in a very short amount of time. Typically, you're in a relaxed alpha brainwave pattern, and that's really a good place to be if you're working. It's not a brainwave state where you're going to be going to sleep or anything like that, but it's a productive brainwave pattern, and
That's awesome.
without the stress. So that's a good place to be.
And I never even heard of that. So
Me neither.
And so does music help you get to
Right.
that?
So you can actually retrain your brain.
Mm.
You can retrain your brain.
I am like so into this show now. I'm like, please tell me, like,
But wait a
Meditation.
minute. Okay, so before we get to retraining your brain, we need to train some of our viewers onto getting onto the show for advertisement.
absolutely.
Okay,
That's important.
So if you have your own business and if you're looking for a place to advertise, we are it. We are the place to be. If you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product, you can get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at the Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. So
Got it in there? All right.
we got it in there, and now we need to talk about how we can retrain our brains because
Gotcha.
between alpha and beta is where I typically am.
Where's the sleep one? So it's beta or
We got theta, then we got delta.
Delta,
Delta, you might be floating above the universe.
right? That's deep subconscious.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
like, oh no, I don't want to be
but
Delta.
But it's kind of dope though. There's actually something called lucid dreaming that you can do once you achieve this brainwave pattern, and especially where you're asleep, but you can control what you're doing in your dreams. It's for real. Look it up, Google it, whatever.
serious?
Are you there?
It's like Inception. Like
Yes,
that
you're
movie.
present. Exactly. That's
Loved
yes.
Inception.
But Inception was kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just the idea that you can control exactly what was kind of. I mean, like, I would be like controlling myself going to like the mall and be like, yeah.
See, I hate dreaming.
I love dreaming.
Oh, but you need to dream. That's when you're in your most effect.
Yeah, but
you're
I
already
hate
in
them
sleep.
because I dream in color, and I'm one of the very that's not a
Oh, that's good.
yeah, it's not a common thing. So I dream in color, and they take a lot of
That's
energy out
awesome.
of me. Yeah, so I hate dreaming.
I don't know what color I dream in. Do you know?
No, I'm not a great sleeper. That's why I meditate.
I'm trying to think. I'm like,
When
wait a
I
minute.
do dream, color.
I don't know if it's in black and white. I'm trying to.
Mine's in color.
I pray to God if I go to sleep tonight.
Mine
I
is
wanna have
mine
a
are like
dream.
vivid
gonna
colors,
call you.
smelling, tasting, things like that.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
vibrant dream. It's a
Yeah.
very vibrant dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm good.
Hear a
Below
little bit
that
about how
level-
we train in our brain.
Right. So the thing about music and how it can affect your brainwave pattern. So there's a subcategory of music called binaural beats, brainwave music, and you can find it on YouTube. I mean, if you Google it, like a million things pop up. But the goal of it is basically listening to these tones set at specific frequencies to retrain your brain essentially to move towards either a more alpha state, and there's some other theta states where you're more relaxed, more calm. For people who have insomnia, it's very powerful. If they listen to it before they go to bed, I mean, we would probably move you more towards like a theta and delta state. And that's just the frequency at which the music is played. And to give a concrete example, when you go to the spa, that's why you hear all that Zen type music. That's the goal. And that's why monks chant. They chant at a certain frequency. And that's why you always hear hollow sounds. And it even goes back to that book. You probably read it now, The Happiest Baby on the Block. You read that book?
Never.
Heard about it?
Never.
Okay. Well, it's the
Maybe
one
I should
about-
get one.
Huh?
It sounds like I should get it.
Well, girl, basically, long story short, just turn on the vacuum and leave it on, and the baby gonna fall asleep. They like white noise.
Uh-huh.
It's just about the frequency.
Yeah.
And so the way music can be integrated into that is, playing your favorite songs over these frequencies that help retrain your brain. Like anything else, it's like a 21-day process to help start improving it. Help improving your brainwave state. But what researchers have found through the use of music, these specific frequencies or tones in which these tones are played underneath the music, it basically activates your subconscious. And so where this is very helpful is for patients with Alzheimer's. If you go to a memory care home, and a really great one is over at Silverado, by the way. Shout out Silverado. But they have a great memory care team. And so if you put on a song that comes from someone's genre, let's say, I don't know, from the 1920s or so, I'm taking it way back, y'all. Because their short-term memory is gone, they'll remember that music, and they'll smile, and they'll become more interactive. People who have suffered traumatic brain injury will respond to music. And so there's a lot of applications for music in medicine. It's just that in Western culture, we just tend not to embrace it as much. But there's been a lot of research that has been shown the beneficial effects of just music in general. And then when you combine specific frequencies, you can actually retrain the brain out of anxiety states, out of addiction states, out of depression, because music can stimulate basically dopamine and serotonin, which are your feel-good hormones in itself. That's why you get happy when your favorite song comes on the radio.
Like when Drake came on, we were
Right.
just like, oh my God,
This is awesome.
this is like amazing.
Yeah, we were pumping out some dopamine.
You know, one of the things I wanted to ask you is that, one, I think that you need to come up with some form of like tape where I can buy it from you so I can get more into this alpha state.
Coming soon.
Okay, great. Because I'm like,
That's
I
what you
want
just
to train.
said. She said that she was going to be making mixtapes. Did you hear her say that?
Yeah, but I didn't
She
think
mentioned
about it was to
earlier.
train my brain. But now I'm
Right.
like, I'm super excited
But
about
like
that.
genre
Mixtape
specific.
Yes.
Maybe everybody doesn't want to hear spa music every day while they're.
Well, and you know what? When I can't
have
sleep,
zero
that's what I
desire for
play.
that.
Well, when I can't sleep though, I will put that spa meditation on music, and I just put it, and I go to
Send
sleep.
you a
Yours
playlist.
is- Yeah.
Yes, yes. So I would love that. But one of the things I was wondering was that for people who cannot work with music, like, so for instance, I have to be very quiet when I'm reading or if I'm writing something out. How do you overcome that? Because I would love to have music calm me down, because I know that it does that when I'm like out and about, right? Like if I'm listening to music and I'm like, I'm really stressed out, the music will calm me down. When I'm working and I tend to get really stressed out, I think that music would calm me down too, but I can't, it interferes with me being
Thinking. Getting into your alpha state.
So
So-
how do you work through that?
Right. So you have to find what works. I mean, so like everything else, you have to find what works for you. So maybe music without lyrics is not going to be good for you. Maybe distracting.
Okay.
But it's about the frequency that the music is played at. It has to be something that's stimulating to you. So if you're listening to, which I love, shout out to Aerosmith, but if you're listening to Aerosmith and it's at the frequency that we're desiring, it still doesn't speak to you. So
I got you.
it's not
so
as
like
beneficial.
if it was like, let's just say for instance, if it was Drake played at the frequency that would get her to her alpha state,
Right.
she could play that, but it has to be at that frequency
Wow.
that doesn't disturb her
Correct.
alpha
Right.
wave.
So I would
Does
have
that
to
make sense?
probably trial and error. That makes a lot of
Versus
sense.
like spa music
Right.
that's going to put you to sleep.
Right.
There's
Exactly.
like spa music that'll put you to sleep. Drake at a frequency that's going to get you into your alpha state, and then Drake at its normal frequency that's going to be like go, go, go.
Yes, you
I
got it
love
exactly.
it. Okay, cool.
And the other thing is too, it may just be listening to tones. I know it sounds crazy, but I have an app, and shout out to Calm app if anyone's never used it. But it's this awesome meditation
Calm
site.
app?
Yes, the app is called Calm.
okay.
Yeah. Calm, holler at me. Heck.
Shout
Shout out. Love your app, by the way. Use it daily.
I never even heard of this.
Yes,
What does
download
this
it.
do?
It's called Calm.
app. Okay.
But they basically, it's guided meditations. And so
Okay.
this is what I recommend for my coaching clients who have never meditated before, because it uses an integration of meditation in which you're breathing. And so breathing, number one, it's going to decrease your fight or flight response, right? That's that limbic system, your amygdala, that fear response. Just by taking deep breaths and holding, it stimulates your phrenic nerve. I mean, we don't have to get, I'm sorry, I'm going real deep
no,
with
but
it
that's
here.
the purpose of the show,
But
right?
it stimulates your diaphragm and your phrenic nerve, and it basically desensitizes your flight or fight system. And so it helps to bring all that stress down. And honestly, I can feel it if I don't do it. If I miss a day, or if I'm having a stressful day and then I don't take a break and take a moment. But I like the concept because it integrates music. It for new people who are new to meditation. It walks you through it, because a lot of people struggle through the first part of meditation because they can't shut their mind off.
Yeah,
They
so
can't
like,
shut it off.
one of my mentors was like, you need to have a 30-minute huddle with yourself every morning. And they're like, the first 15 minutes you need to meditate. I tried that and I was like, this is horrible. Like, because I could not calm my mind down. It was everything else of what I wanted to do. I got back on to Instagram. I was like, I'm not going to win at this meditation
Start
thing.
10 minutes. I mean,
Okay.
and I think and part of the challenge is I think we put too much on ourselves. And so, like, for me, the quiet meditation, I'm not great at. And it's always an evolving process, right? So we're always growing in our practice. So I like having music with my meditation. I do. A lot of people just breathe. But again, the goal is to just come to the present and get you centered. And so in that regard, music and medicine plays a high function, because if you study people who meditate, or like Buddhist monks, they have the lowest incidence of cancer, depression. They're like the happiest people on earth. And it's because meditation, along with, music and things like that, it actually decreases antioxidants and free radicals. It actually strengthens your telomeres, which have been shown to increase your life longevity just as a whole. And then secondarily, it also increases your nitric oxide production from your breathing. And so people who have cardiac problems, they put you on nitroglycerin. It's the same thing, but you're doing it without any sort of medication, without any sort of drug, without any external factor besides using, perhaps a little breathing, a little music, whatever floats your boat. But
I would definitely like to find out, because my husband years ago was diagnosed with ADHD, right, as a kid, and his mom was like, nope, you're not going to live that like title, right? You're going to work your way through this. So one of his things was like, when he had to study, it had to be, quiet. Like you were saying, like you can't get distracted or whatever. And I'm bringing this kind of full circle, because for me, my son is distracted very easily. Now he's 5, and he may have some just attention. I don't really care about what I'm doing at this moment, but how can we maybe find something like this for our children to be in alpha mode when it comes to like sitting down and doing their homework, or sitting down, and like my son like doesn't give a damn. I mean, just in general, he doesn't give a damn.
He
But
calls
like,
himself a rad dude, right?
no, he's a rad dude. Like I'm a rad dude, and rad dudes clearly.
I love that, by the way. Yes, come through, rad dude.
He's a rad. Girl, he's a rad dude.
I love
Okay.
it. Yes.
He's a rad dude. So rad dudes don't also like to write their name and do their alphabet, right?
Was that Logan that just took a picture and I was like, Logan? Was that on your Instagram? I think where
Possibly.
he was like I'm not here
Oh
for
yes,
anything.
for Easter,
Yeah, for Easter pictures.
because rad dudes don't take pictures.
So
It's ridiculous.
we need music for him.
How do we? So the idea for me is like, my daughter doesn't need it. She's incredibly studious. She doesn't, I don't have to worry about her if she's upstairs and she says she's doing her homework for 2 hours. She's doing her homework for 2 hours.
Right.
She's not off on, she doesn't have social media, but she's not like getting sidetracked. She's very focused. My son, on the other hand, when he was her age-ish, when she was his age, I could sit with her and be like, okay, let's learn. And she'd be like, okay, great, focus, nothing. I could have the TV off, and he's like, let me find, I'm going to count the tiles on this wall. Like, he just doesn't, he's not very interested. He's like, okay, yeah, that's A.
He may be just that rare dude who's a baby genius.
Right, he
first
could
of
be a
all.
baby genius. But I would love to know if there's any science or research that would suggest that this is something that we can incorporate with our children, or finding it early enough so that we're not 38 trying to find some meditation and some alpha states.
So I have to defer to a specialist on that. And so I'm actually working on a project with Dr. Don Brown. Shout out to ADHD Wellness Center, who's developing a coaching program for kids and families who are suffering with ADHD. I mean, he hasn't really been formally diagnosed.
No, and I don't think he. I mean, I'm not pre-diagnosing him. I just can see there's a sharp contrast between his focus when it comes to just sitting still and my daughter.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, some of it may be just kind of paying is a little observation to see where, at what points is he highly focused, if ever. And if not, I mean, I think Dr. Brown's a great resource because she does really focused testing to help people and to ensure that this is an accurate diagnosis or not, and can provide strategies. And we're working on a project together about some things we can do creatively with music and, the products that she offers to help with the components of ADHD that can be challenging. And then also for further education about ADHD in general, to help kind of decide what is truly ADHD and what is not. And, a lot of times what we find is that kids are just highly intelligent and they're just above their level in school. And so it comes out as distracted or whatever the case may be.
And I do believe he has that in him as well. So my daughter was clearly, like, obviously kind of more stereotypical, super smart. He's more like, Mom, you remember, and I'm like, 3 weeks ago, he'll be like, I told him something 3 weeks ago, and he's like verbatim reading me. And I'm like,
I mean, that's pretty deep right there.
At 4?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, man, so I know that he has the ability, but I'm like, how can I encourage some of this, like, slow your brain down, let's focus on some things, whether it's putting your Legos together.
Yeah.
Like, whatever it is, how can I get him to kind of slow that down? Because in life, he's going to have to, unfortunately, kind of conform to some of the rules and regs of school and traditional learning. So it'd be nice to, like, if it's music, at some sort of frequency that I can be like, no TV, frequency.
Well,
Yeah,
one
we
of the
can
things
put it on and try.
I mean, I was gonna say
yeah.
I was talking on Cwanza, or no, I think I was reading this article because this topic had my wheels rolling. Like, okay, what happened? What music and medicine? This is really cool. Like, I didn't even think about it, but it's definitely played a part in several different areas. And they did a study at Beth Israel in 2013 that talks about how certain different types of music was slowing babies' heart rates down for the preemies. They were getting them to actually be quiet a lot longer. And so trying different things, like trying different music. Maybe you'd be surprised if he's interested in classical. Like, that may not be something that you would be like, oh, let me play in the house, but let me just play this and see how he does, and leave him alone in the room with that. That could be, I think
it
that
could be
trying different
something.
things.
Yes,
Because
and just observation, just to see, just notice when he is focused and what is that activity that he's doing, and positively encouraging that or trying to replicate that in other arenas. And I would try get them noise canceling headphones and see what happens. Some magic might happen. You never know.
I have no problem incorporating some of these, like, musical elements into, because for me, I was like, maybe it just needs to be quiet, and maybe that's not what it'll do it. Maybe it'll be, X, Y, or Z that I need to play.
I think I have some ADHD. I don't think I've ever was diagnosed, but I do feel like I had. So my mother was like, everything is quiet, so I don't watch TV. Like, that's how I grew up. So that's the reasons why it's not a really big deal to me. Like, I don't play music when I'm in the car. But when I need to go to sleep, I do incorporate music. Or when I need to get excited because I'm feeling sad, I play music. So those are some things that...
See, I grew up with so much music. Like,
I did too.
I grew up with music, waking up in the morning, Sunday mornings, my grandmother, like, literally Sunday mornings at, like, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's music blasting.
Really?
Yes.
No, I didn't grow up
Saturday
that
mornings, gospel music was blasting. Saturday mornings, it was, like, cleanup music in my grandmother's house. Blasting. Like everybody waking up to like whatever was her taste and flavor. So like I grew up with music, and so and I've never used it as the way that you use it to go to sleep or to whatever. Like I've never used it in those senses, but I can see how it would be beneficial for you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, and there's a lot of applications. I'm sorry.
No,
Advertisement?
it's okay.
All right.
I just just KOD
it can get
talking
really
about
deep,
being dope.
and the reason that we want to activate these different brain states, I mean, and so it goes even deeper than just the music. I mean, the goal is overall wellness, right? And so it's just a tool. It's one avenue that we know from science that it does work. And so I think that's the most exciting part, and that's what made me gravitate to that nuance in medicine that I think is underutilized. And they have shown for patients in hospice, for cancer patients, they tend to have better longevity. They tend to have better outcomes. They tend to feel less stressed when listening to music or something that speaks to them and their spirit. That's why some people, I mean, they love gospel music. That's why gospel music is so inspirational.
That praise and worship will get
praise
you.
and worship will get you.
It will
And
get you.
it's because it taps into your subconscious at a very spiritual level. Most of the time we're operating only, not even a quarter of our brain, and all of those deep memories, all those thoughts, all those emotions are down in the subconscious, and music can help to bring that forward, and meditation can help to bring that forward. And so it's a really cool technique, and it's just one method, and it's just one application. But I really am a high proponent of meditation because it is also an inspirational state. That's why writers have books by their bed, because they wake up and they have these ideas, and it's because they're in a deeper state of their subconscious in which they can pull things out creatively. A lot of artists, that's why they create environments where they have to have they have writers that have specific music. They got to have incense burning because they got to get that energy flowing right in the right direction.
I love it.
It goes real deep.
I love it.
So something else that's incredibly deep that we need to become a part of is KOG and Company, who is unleashing her dopeness all over the place. So if you have your unique gifts and talents changing the world, Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at kogpassion.com. That's kogpassion.com, and use coupon code DOPE for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast. You wore yours last week.
I mean, because I was feeling kind of dope.
Damn.
I know. I'm going to have to get me one.
I mean,
I'm
the quality of the shirt. I was like,
kogpassion.com.
I mean, it was.
KOG, I'm getting me a
We
shirt.
did
It's
support
long
our-
sleeve, thin, like it's really
like
good to work
nice.
out in. It's nice. It's
But she
really,
had something
really
she
nice.
posted. I think like she's a motivational speaker too, and she posted something on her page, and I was like, I feel you, girl. I'm gonna feel dope today. Let me just put on my shirt. So that's what we did. But I mean, last I wanted to talk about another study called vibroacoustic therapy. So tell a little bit about that. I thought that was really interesting, and they're saying that these are very beginning studies of this, so this not really completely, out to the masses. But tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, I think all of these practices have been going on for years, just not in Western medicine. And so vibroacoustic is really nothing more than some sort of vibration, right? Because we're energy beings, first of all, accompanied by an acoustic sound. So imagine, okay, let me put it in perspective. I used to have this massage chair, and it was like the dopest joint ever. So I would
Did you
sit
get
in
it
my
from Sharper Image?
No,
how
relax the
everybody-
back,
oh.
actually.
Oh, relax the back chair. I need
Yes,
one
it
of
was
those.
it was pretty amazing. And so it would massage you, and it would also give you this amazing blue light that would just be radiant. right. And you were like in a cocoon, and then you can plug up your iPod, and you can listen to music. And baby, when I was probably in Delta 0 to 4 brainwave state. Like I was asleep, I would be like in a trance. And so it, the part of that is just getting at a deeper level of relaxation. In Western culture, y'all, we just stressed out. How we live our lives, y'all, it's crazy. It's actually not normal.
It's not normal.
It is probably, it's not
No,
normal.
it's not normal.
And we all
It's
need,
not normal.
And then you get
ways
ostracized
to-
when you want to take a vacation. Like people make fun of me when I'm on planes, but I'm like,
That's because you vacation once a
so-
month.
I mean, but here's my
I'm not
thing,
hating
though.
on that.
Like,
Oh, I hate
No,
on it.
Do it.
No,
I
no, no.
hate
I'm
on
not
it.
even. I mean, I'm talking about even like my employees. I'm like, ma'am, if as long as your check it, you can cash that on the 5th, the 5th,
it
and the
goes
20th,
through.
and it go
And
through.
it goes through.
On the 5th and the 20th, you know you're
Because
dirty
for
for
me-
that. You know
right.
rent due by the 3rd, girl.
I'm like, save it
You
up.
bring it in.
But here's my thing, though,
Budget.
because you're right. We do. I think Americans are. When you go to other countries, you see them living in a completely
They do.
different way. Like
They
they
do.
take breaks. They
Siestas.
for lunch, the kids be out for like 2 hours. I remember
To
being
take a
in Paris,
nap.
Like, so y'all just gonna go home and eat,
Take
and
a
sleep,
nap.
and then come back. It's amazing.
It's so
see you
nice.
later.
We'll see you
Yeah.
later.
It's so nice.
Men get offered maternity leave.
I
like
mean,
we
that's
just
why they
do
have
a
the
lot
thing
of,
called island time. I mean, we all know what that means.
But have you ever been to an island and then felt like I needed to get off this island because this is too slow? Like
No.
I
Yes.
have felt like that because
which
I'm
is why
amazed because you're
which
such
is
a
why
busy
I don't
person.
which is why I don't vacation well. That's exactly why. Because I'm like, this
have
is
no
this
problem.
is way too slow. Turn this up. This alpha, wherever everybody in here in alpha state, I can't.
Beta.
I need
Oh,
some
no,
beta.
No, they probably. They
I need
probably beyond
beta. I need
You
beta.
You need beta. No, beta's not healthy.
I
We don't
need-
want beta.
She's like, I need these
No,
free
we don't
radicals
want beta.
Right.
in
Brain
my
waves.
life.
No.
Free
No, I really want to get to
radicals.
this alpha.
Oxidize
So
yourselves.
I cannot. I'm waiting for this mixtape because I'm like, I
Okay.
need to train my brain because I feel like I operate in beta and delta. That's it. Like there is no.
You
beta.
don't operate at all in alpha?
You know, I don't feel like I do. I feel like I'm always going a mile a minute. But now what I'm doing, shout out to having focus days and planning days.
Yeah. Did you
It was
start that
my
this
first-
month?
Yes.
Today?
Today.
Or last Monday?
No,
Today?
Today.
How was
So
it?
Maybe I wasn't alpha because I was kicking butt.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got a chance to actually like plan what was going on in my practice.
That's good.
Have sound conversations and completed thoughts. I was.
So you
I
were
was
in alpha
today
today.
I wasn't
Were you
alpha.
relaxed and productive?
I was so productive.
Were you
Okay.
relaxed and productive?
You know, that's I'm just coming back from vacation. So-
See, a whole week,
But
a
use
week.
that, utilize
5
that.
full
So
business days.
Celebrate that win. That's
you're right.
a win.
You're
And
right,
that's the
that's
other
a win.
thing that we don't do enough in general.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I know I'm preaching heavy on the meditation, but it works so much, y'all. It's
Celebrate
life.
those
It will
wins.
change your life. I mean, you can go through anything. Like right now, I'm in a whatever you got, Lord, whatever's coming.
Yeah.
I you know, because you can be at that level of consciousness where you know within yourself, whatever happens, I'm able to step back. You may feel stressed and stressors, but you have a tool bag to go back to bring you to center. And I think if you can always get back to that place, whichever tool you're utilizing, we're just describing one tool, well, 2 tools today, music and meditation. If you can come back to that grounded center, you're much better for it. I mean, who wouldn't love to be more productive and happier doing it? I mean, it's just like a no-brainer. I
Yeah.
mean, that's not our innate state to be that stressed out.
So I know that you do concierge medicine, and one of the things that I is one of your services. Do you go to actually clients and help them
I do.
de-stress? Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I do, well, actually, my coaching clients, most of the time, we do, like, web style. So, like, either over FaceTime, because it's not, that's actually not practicing medicine, it's a coaching practice.
Coaching element. Got it.
So we can do that over FaceTime. We can do that over Zoom. And usually we just start out, I'll give y'all a freebie. I mean, we just start with 10 minutes because, you know, you need to record the wins.
Yeah.
That's how it gets anchored, right? So you need to celebrate every milestone. So if you make it for 2 minutes, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. You
Giving
did 2
everybody a
minutes.
cookie. See,
Everybody gets a cookie.
you've had some
Positivity.
wins.
And you
You
can't
some
get a
wins. Do you
virtual
feel like
cookie. If on Zoom, I can't
my
get a
God.
virtual cookie.
Do you feel like you celebrate your wins?
Oh yeah, I have no problem celebrating my wins because one of the biggest things for me is even on the days that I stress and like like you said, God bring it on. Like I coming home to my kids being healthy. Like those are easy.
Yeah.
My wins are always easy to write down.
Wait, let me say something. I'm not inviting anything because of law of attraction. I'm not inviting it. I'm just saying that I have tools for when the what comes flinging at you. That's all. I'm not inviting it. I'm not focused on it. In fact, I'm
Right.
flinging back. So let me-
Bounce it back, bounce
I
it back,
think
bounce it back.
that what you've said has really been good. Like you've had life experiences that you've learned from them, and now you're using meditation and music to really
Yep.
be able to combat them. Guys, this has been such a
Wonderful
dope show. Like, I'm excited. I
I
love a
love
good
y'all.
show. I really love having you on here too. So where can they find you? I mean, you're doing so many different things. Are you going to be speaking somewhere soon?
Well,
Are
they
you
can
gonna-
find her if they just order the book.
I mean,
so I'm
clearly.
I ordered my book while I was sitting here.
I was a pre-sale because I was like,
I didn't know anything about the
flash
book.
sale. You were out of town.
Sometimes I feel left out.
we need to get you in probably the group chat because I was like, Gary was like, so did you get your? I was like, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Thank you.
You bought it before me. I was like, well, we want to support you because you're
Thank
doing
you.
amazing stuff. Where can they first find the book? And then
Sure.
where else can we see
So
you?
my preferred site that you go buy the book is at my website, www.drkwanzamd.com. And you can just click on my store page. And actually all my packages are there for coaching, for concierge services. You can book your free consultation. It's all right there at your fingertips. And then secondarily, you can go to Amazon. You can go to barnesandnobles.com to get your Kindle edition or hard copy. And you know what, really, this is for y'all. This is for everybody. Really, I just want to see people do well, live better, healthier lives in any way that we can touch you. I think as physicians and dentists and any healthcare provider, any way we can reach somebody and just open up your mind to looking at disease processes in a different way. And we all go through our struggles and battles and whatever it is in whatever thing you're going through. You know, we really just want to just try to find ways it's going to speak to your spirit. And so that's kind of my mission, my brand. And let's see, where am I going to be next? Right now,
what are
I'm
you not doing, right?
Man, it's, you know what? It's been the greatest, most hectic ride ever. I did have to turn my phone off Saturday and just like woosah for a second, but
That's
it was like,
good.
but you know what? I enjoyed it so much more. I will say that it's just like some
yeah.
rest time, but got a lot of things coming up. I have a lot of projects coming up. Actually, let me shout out to the Game Changer Conference in May that's going on in Atlanta. I'm going to be working with that conference with Jay Stone. She's a dope branding expert. Yeah, so big shout out to her. That's going to be probably my next bigger event. And then, hey, book me. I'm available. I've been working a lot.
My birthday, so let me send you my message right now. You can lock it.
Go ahead and
in.
lock it in.
Yes.
Because now she's
yes.
got bookings and schedules. She may not be like, I'm free this weekend. So let me go ahead
Right,
and do this
right.
right now.
And I'm excited. We have a lot of big things coming, and probably for a little minute, gonna be working on getting these products out to everybody. And you can check out my page, and definitely whatever I can help you with. I have free consultations available that you can book online. So holla at your girl. I'm your down to earth DJ, Dr. Code Blue, Dr. Cwanza MD. And I appreciate y'all.
I did. I was
Simone
like, I'm
is-
seriously.
Simone
texting
is
me
actually
after-
texting her
Which is very
right now.
odd to
Hey,
see while we're on.
Can
While we're
I
on
book
live.
you for
Like,
the
actually put your
16th?
date
Right.
in.
On
Put
the
your
day.
date in.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning into our show. Of course, you can find me at Simone Ellis on Facebook or Dr. Simone Ellis on Instagram, and Smile Design Studios located in Missouri City, Texas. It's been a pleasure having you on here. And Doc, where can we find you as well?
Well, thank you again. I'm so happy to be back.
I am.
Even though with my keto, I'm feeling really low energy. I just
But
need
you
a
look
cookie.
good.
Just wait till May.
I ain't ready, boo.
I'm gonna ask for Gary to put it on to the Doc's Instagram
Excited.
page.
You know, we should make a life size, like, don't put it in the bag. Just flash back to it periodically.
So what are we doing today?
Your body
I
right
just
here.
wanted to show you guys. I came in with a swimsuit just because I felt like.
Oh, guaranteed I'm gonna be in a crop top. Guaranteed. I've already told my patients, just so y'all know, at Elite Dental Wellness, as I'm making open face goals.
Open face goes. Who asked for that? I don't want to know.
That I'm wearing a crop top. As soon as I get 2 abs, I'm getting a crop top. Just
A
two.
little plastic.
Just
Just
two.
make some secretions might
Just-
cross the barrier.
right,
I just
PPE,
don't want-
PPE.
yeah. I just don't want.
So if you want to see me in a crop top in May,
I
you
can't
can
with you
swing
on a
by.
daily.
And
On
your
a
open
daily.
face. Why you getting your
Open face gold.
done with the highest quality and care, by the way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She don't sacrifice on quality and care.
Absolutely. You can come to me at Elite Dental Wellness. I'm located in Houston at the corner of 100 and Westheimer.
Poor Ricky.
Or if you just want to follow the foolishness,
Poor Ricky.
I'm at hotdog.com on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter,
And I'm
and
good at
I know,
Pinterest.
right?
I'm Ashandra Batiste.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week, or you can go back and listen to all the other shows.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Guys.